I had a great opportunity to go to homecoming recently, and when I was back at Purdue, I happened to bump into Professor Charlene Sullivan, and that allowed me to thank her for a class I took at Purdue, because that class kind of really gave me my career. My path at the time was going in a completely different direction. I was planning to go into the financial markets after graduating. That was kind of my intent. But that didn't happen. I wound up in the energy business in some strange twist of fate. But once I started in the energy business, I had a chance to participate in electric deregulation in California back in the late 90s. And when I was out there, I saw an opportunity to arbitrage energy costs. Because we were managing client buildings, and I was able to see that if I can see their usage and I can know what the market price is, we can arbitrage those two pieces of information. And that was a direct result, in my opinion, of a class I took with Professor Sullivan on financial options. And because of that, I actually co-founded a company back in 2000. We ran that business for 8 years, and then I sold it off to a major Global 500 company. In every stage in my career, I have kind of followed a process that I utilized or learned from the School of Management Council, and was that the various leaders, if you're a leader of a task, a leader of a job, the leader's job isn't necessarily to go do all of the work. The leader's job isn't necessarily to micromanage or browbeat their team members to kind of go do things. What I've learned, and I learned on the School of Management Council, is that building teams is much more important and much more valuable. The biggest emerging issue in my specific discipline inside this business is information technology. The concept of smart buildings is a key issue that will drive the future of real estate, in my opinion. It's so much so that a year ago we acquired a company, or I led the acquisition of a company for our team about 13 months ago that's in the smart building space. So we're seeing the ability to extract data from building management systems, running that data through analytics, and finding more effective and efficient ways for operating the facilities from that information is saving our customers millions. We're taking 10 to 20% of energy costs out of buildings just by having this tool. One of the new technologies that we're seeing, occupancy sensing has been around for a long time, right? You walk into the bathroom and all of a sudden the lights go on. But occupancy sensing, the data now is becoming very useful. And the data actually, or the sensing capabilities are actually being embedded inside light bulbs. And if you can think that, thermostats might be only in one spot in a room, but light is almost everywhere. So when occupancy sensing is kind of embedded inside a light bulb, we, from a data management perspective, if we can extract that data, we can learn not just how to run the building better from an energy perspective, but we can also learn how to run it better from an occupancy perspective. So you can run heat maps on where people are at various points in time, and that will help determine what the right flow patterns are for space utilization. And in our world, since we're in the building management world, this information is good as gold, because the most important advice we can give a customer is how much space they should actually have. And the average desk around the world, the average desk is only utilized 50% of the time. I travel half the time, and that's just a simple example. So in the office that we are sitting in today, our office is 100% completely flex space, so nobody has a desk. All the desks are available, and you can just take one. And when we think about occupancy sensing, it can help our customers minimize the amount of real estate that they have, and therefore minimizing a major cost in their general ledger.